Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're talking small business development today, and I'm joined by Andrea, and she's the Regional Project Director for WIBIC, and that's the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative. Did I get that right?
That's right, yep.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
So let's just start off with, what is WIBIC?
WIBIC is an economic development organization. I mean, our main goal is to help small businesses get started. We are a statewide organization. We've been around about 30 years. Our main headquarters is in Milwaukee. We also have offices in Kenosha and Racine.
Okay.
But we can help people all over the state. And we help them in lots of different ways. So through education, through funding, for lending, and technical assistance. And it does have women in the name, but 30% of our clients are gentlemen. So that's perfectly fine. We're just funded partly by the SBA, which funds women business offices. And so that's kind of where it started, because we wanted to help those that maybe didn't have the normal means or people weren't out there. So we do target women, but everybody's welcome.
But offering help to everybody,
yes.
It sounds like.
Yes.
And so what are some of the challenges that small businesses face?
One of the biggest ones is the fact that they have to wear so many hats. You know, you'll have somebody that is excellent at baking a cake, but yet they may not have HR type of experience. They may not have experience in the bookkeeping, which is usually the hard part, looking at the numbers, trying to understand their expense, trying to understand what their cost of goods are and how that affects things. So that's where we come in. So we come in and help them with, again, through education or technical assistance or whatnot.
So I know you mentioned some examples too, but could you just mention some more examples of different businesses who have kind of used your services?
Oh, sure. We've had like the Chocolatarian, for example, in Madison. We've that's one of our new ones is Rockhound Brewery on Park Street.
Okay.
We've provided daycares, Fairyland daycares.
Wow.
People that work that have adult care in their home. We've done all kinds of products, from bottling products to everything. If you look at all the industries, we help everybody in all of them. All the categories are represented. So yeah,
a little bit of everything then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so if somebody is thinking about, I've always really wanted to start my own business, or I have a really good idea, what are the first steps that they should take?
Well, one of the first steps, they could just come in and talk to us. It's the counseling's free.
Sure.
So come in, sit down with me usually, or anyone in any of our markets, and then talk about their idea. The business plan is really essential. So we want to get them started. And you need a business plan if you go to a bank, if you come to us for funding, anywhere. But you need it for yourself, so that you can, take a look at the business and decide, is it viable? If you're going to put all of your effort and everything into this, you want to first come down and sit down and think about it before you spend all the money and just jump in.
And I think that would probably be a part too that's really hard for people who do have an idea, trying to put that idea and focus it into a real life action plan.
Yeah, a lot of them have a lot of passion. You have to have the passion.
But that doesn't make a successful business necessarily.
Right.
So having that expertise and having someone say, these are the things you need to iron out first.
Yep.
And you guys do lending services too.
Yes.
So could you tell me a little bit about that and how it's different than a bank?
Certainly. Primarily, we provide this technical assistance.
Okay.
So when you get a loan with us, we assign a small business consultant to you. And the person that we have working now, Allison, is absolutely fabulous. She's owned several businesses. She'll sit down with you. I've seen her sit down with our clients for 8 hours in a day and go through their books and help them recategorize things so that they're claiming their taxes correctly. We have volunteers also. So we have about 300 volunteers across the whole across the whole state.
Wow.
And so if you say, hey, I'd like a little help with my Facebook page, or I'd like to understand social media a little bit, like I said, we can either have a class for you to do, or this technical assistance will help it. The other thing we have is Kiva, which is one of the what do you want to say, crowdsourcing type of lending. So, that's another way to start. And we work with our bank partners. So if we can't do the whole loan, or maybe they can do part of it, we look to different organizations to pull the whole deal together to make it happen.
Wow. So a lot of different services, a little bit of something for everybody, it sounds like, that your organization offers.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today, Andrea. I appreciate it. And again, she is with WBIC, the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative. That's a mouthful.
It is.
But we'll just shorten it to WBIC.
Yeah,
That's
WBIC.
much easier.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here today, Andrea.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Talk of the Town will be back right after this.